Beloved, an urgent word stirs within me, yearning to be shared. Can you feel it in your spirit? A shifting, an anticipation building, like the distant rumble of an approaching storm. This is no ordinary season, my child. You stand on the cusp of a divine acceleration, where the very fabric of time will bend and stretch at my command. In ages past, the prophet Amos declared, "Behold, the days are coming. And those days are upon you now." The ancient words echo through the centuries, infused with my breath, spoken afresh for this hour. The plowman shall overtake the reaper. Picture it, a field where seeds are still being sown, yet the harvest is already ripe and ready. The sower and reaper work side by side, their labors seamless. Blink, and you might miss the moment. The first tender shoots break through the soil, for they will leap toward the sun with supernatural haste. The green stalks will swell with grain as if fed by an unseen hand. And the heavy heads will bow, golden and bursting, before the startled farmer has even wiped the sweat from his brow. This is the pace of the hour you have stepped into, a headlong rush of answered prayers and dreams fulfilled, blessings chasing down blessings, each one treading on the heels of the last. The sheer speed of it will leave you breathless, marveling as you strain to take it all in. The hills themselves will drip with the sweet wine of my favor, drenching the land in a heady flow of provision and plenty. Deserts will bloom in a riot of color, lush and fragrant. Stagnant pools will give way to rushing rivers, surging with life and power. The transformation will be so rapid, so all-encompassing, that the memory of lack and barrenness will fade like a half-forgotten dream. But I must give you a caution, a loving warning. Amidst this exhilarating promise, in your eagerness for what is to come, do not neglect the present moment, pregnant with purpose. Each second arrives laden with my gifts. Each breath an opportunity to commune with me. To live only for the future is to risk missing the treasures hidden in the now. When you prayed for revival, for an outpouring of my spirit, did you consider what it would require of you? Are you truly ready for the glorious disruption, the holy upheaval? I tell you, the months and years to which you have grown accustomed will compress into days and weeks. The ponderous cycles of sowing and waiting will give way to lightning-fast reaping. You will scarcely have time to catch your breath between the birthing of one promise and the birthing of the next. And even this will seem slow compared to what is coming. For I am taking you deeper still into a place where my glory annihilates delay. The seconds will swallow up the seasons, and moments will eclipse the decades. For when you step into my presence, when you make your home in the realm of glory, you enter eternity. And eternity has a way of overshadowing time, of causing it to bow and bend in a struck surrender, just as light swallows up darkness and life devours death. My eternal nature will consume the temporal shadows that have haunted you. The clock will no longer be your master, nor the calendar your jailer. You will move to the rhythm of my heartbeat, guided by the sound of my voice. And now, my child, I invite you to step into that same flow. Relinquish your grip on the familiar patterns, and embrace the wild, exhilarating dance of faith. It will require a radical shift in your perspective, a reorientation of your very being. You must learn to see with eternal eyes, to think with an eternal mind, to love with an eternal heart. This is not a journey for the faint of heart or the casual seeker. It is a call to abandon yourself fully to my purposes, to be swept up in the relentless current of my love. There will be moments when the speed of it all takes your breath away, when you feel like you are hurtling towards an unknown future with no safety net in sight. But I assure you, my hand will never leave you. My grace will be the net that catches you, the wind beneath your wings. I am not leading you into chaos, but into a higher order, a deeper harmony. The acceleration is not meant to overwhelm you, but to free you from the shackles of a lesser life. So fix your gaze on me, and let go of your preconceptions. Surrender your timelines and agendas, your carefully laid plans, and well-worn routines. I am doing a new thing, and it will not fit into the old wineskins of your expectations. This is the hour of the suddenlies, the season of the swift and the surprising. Brace yourself for the whirlwind, but do not fear it, for in the center of the storm, you will find me, your anchor and your refuge. As you lean into my embrace, you will discover a peace that surpasses understanding, a joy that no circumstance can steal. The world will look at you and marvel, unable to comprehend the speed of your transformation. They will see a life that defies logic. A story that breaks the mold, and they will hunger for the secret, the hidden spring from which you draw your strength. That secret, my child, is simply this: you have tapped into eternity. You have learned to sync your steps with the Maker of time. You have discovered that when you abide in me, all things are possible. No dream is too big, no miracle too outlandish. The impossible becomes your daily bread, and the extraordinary becomes your norm. So run with me in the rhythm of the divine acceleration. Let my heartbeat set the pace, and my word light the way. Dare to believe that the dreams you've carried for a lifetime can manifest in a moment. Have the audacity to ask for the nations, to contend for the lost, to pursue the promises with holy abandon. Get ready, beloved. The wind is picking up. The horizon is brightening. The plowman is about to overtake the reaper, and the mountains will drip with new wine. This is your hour, your moment to shine, my beloved child. Do you hear it? That still, small voice echoing in the chambers of your weary soul. It is mine. A sacred whisper. An invitation beckoning you to rise from the ashes of yesterday's pain and step into the radiant promise of wholeness. In this very moment, I'm not asking how long you have wandered in the wilderness of sickness, poverty, or heartache. No. The question that resounds from the depths of eternity is simply this: will you allow me to make you whole? Will you release your desperate grip on the familiar shackles of brokenness and embrace the glorious freedom I have ordained for you? When you dare to breathe a courageous yes to my word, a divine shift occurs. Suddenly, you are no longer bound by the relentless ticking of earthly time. Instead, you are catapulted into the realm of eternity. In an instant, the stagnant waters of your circumstances are transformed into a raging river of acceleration, propelling you forward with unstoppable momentum. The days of crawling inch by painful inch through the mire of adversity are over. Now, you shall soar on wings of eagles, traversing vast distances in the blink of an eye. What once took years of striving, takes moments. For my word declares that I am the God of the suddenly. Just as the man at the pool of Bethesda was transported from 38 years of suffering to immediate healing, so too shall you experience the miraculous condensing of time. Delay shall bow its knee to destiny, and the chains of stagnation shall shatter beneath the weight of heaven's acceleration. Behold, there is a divine change of address upon your life. No longer will you dwell in the land of what has been. Instead, your feet shall tread the soil of what is and what will be. For you are a citizen of eternity, a beloved heir to every promise I have spoken, and in this eternal realm, my child, how long does it take for me to move on your behalf? Is my arm too short to save or my ear too dull to hear? Am I confined to the limitations of human understanding or the natural laws that govern your world? No. For I am the God of miracles, the author of the impossible. The scarcity of yesterday will give way to the abundance of tomorrow. What would typically require years of refinement and maturation, I will accomplish in you in a fraction of the time. The moment you say, yes, to me, the old passes away in a flash, and the new bursts forth in glorious, instantaneous transformation. My child, you stand on the precipice of a new era, a season of divine acceleration where the words of my prophets will leap from the pages of Scripture and become your living reality. Your faith shall be sight, and your prayers shall become tangible manifestations. I urge you to ready yourself for the coming deluge of blessings. Gird your heart with unyielding faith, for the floodgates of heaven are poised to burst open. Miracles will chase you down, overtaking you at every turn. Breakthroughs will bloom in the very places where barrenness once reigned, the mountains that have towered over you, blocking your path and obscuring your vision, will dissolve into pools of sweet wine. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will become the very stepping stones to your greatest triumphs. But remember, my beloved, that this accelerated season demands accelerated obedience. When I speak, there can be no hesitation, no lingering in the realm of doubt and fear. Your yes must be swift and certain, your faith unshakable. For in this hour, the whisper of my Spirit will guide you into uncharted territories, propelling you beyond your comfort zones and into the realm of the extraordinary. Your faith must be a living, breathing force, a pulsating heartbeat in sync with the rhythm of my will. The radical nature of your obedience will be matched only by the extravagance of my blessings. As you step out in unwavering trust, my provision will rush to meet you, exceeding your wildest expectations. The doors that once seemed sealed shut will swing wide open, ushering you into a place of unprecedented favor and influence. Even in the face of past failures and disappointments, my redemptive power knows no bounds. Where man sees a dead end, I see a divine setup for a comeback. Your story is not over, my child, it is simply being rewritten by the pen of my grace. So, let your faith rise like a phoenix from the ashes of yesterday's mistakes. Allow my love to heal the wounds of broken dreams and shattered expectations. For I am the God who specializes in beauty from ashes, the one who transforms mourning into dancing. As you step into this new season of acceleration, you may find yourself amazed at the speed and suddenness of the blessings that overtake you. One moment you are in the midst of the battle, the next, you are standing victorious on the other side, testifying to my goodness. Your head may swim with wonder as you try to comprehend the magnitude of the miracles unfolding before your eyes. In the midst of this accelerated outpouring, you may find yourself asking, how? How did I get here? How did I go from barely surviving to thriving in the abundance of God's blessings? And the answer, my child, will always be the same, by my grace and my power alone. For it is not by might, nor by power, but by my Spirit that these things shall come to pass. Your strength may fail, your wisdom may falter, but my love and faithfulness endure forever. I am the unchanging God, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, so, fix your eyes upon me, the author and finisher of your faith. Trust in my unfailing love and unshakable promises. Lean not on your own understanding, but acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will make your path straight. Pursue me with an unquenchable passion, a hunger that gnaws at the very core of your being. Seek my face above all else, above the treasures of this world. Above the accolades of man, above the fleeting pleasures of sin, so, come, my beloved, and drink deeply from the well of my Spirit. Let my living water saturate every fiber of your being, quenching the thirst that nothing else can satisfy. Allow my love to be the compass that guides your every step, the anchor that holds you steady in the storms of life. And as you surrender yourself fully to me, watch as I move in ways that defy human logic and understanding. Watch as I redeem the time that the locust has eaten, restoring what was lost and multiplying what was stolen. Watch as I accelerate your destiny, propelling you into the fullness of your calling and purpose, for I am the God of the impossible. The one who speaks life into dead places and calls forth things that are not as though they were. I am the God of the suddenly, the one who can change everything in the twinkling of an eye. So hold fast to my promises, my child. Cling to my word with unwavering faith and tenacious hope. Believe that I am who I say I am, and that I will do what I have said I will do. For my word never returns void but accomplishes the purpose for which I sent it. And as you step into this new season of acceleration, remember that you are not alone. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. My Spirit is your constant companion, your comforter, and your guide. Lean into His whispers, Father, follow His leadings, and watch as He leads you into all truth. So rise up, my beloved. Shake off the dust of yesterday and step into the glorious destiny that awaits you. Embrace the acceleration that my Spirit is bringing, and watch as I do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that you could ask or imagine. For I am the Lord your God, the one who loves you with an everlasting love, the one who has called you by name and claimed you as my own. And I am ready to do a new thing in your life. A thing so marvelous, so incredible, that it will leave you breathless with wonder. Will you trust me, my child? Will you say yes to the acceleration that I am bringing? Will you allow me to take you to heights you never dreamed possible and depths you never knew existed? If so, then hold on tight. Get ready to experience the fullness of my goodness, the abundance of my favor, and the extravagance of my love. For I am the Lord, and there is no other. I am the God of acceleration, the one who makes all things new, and I am inviting you to step into the flow of my Spirit, to be carried by the current of my grace into the glorious future I have prepared for you. So come, my beloved. Come and experience the suddenness of my goodness, the swiftness of my blessings, and the acceleration of my purposes in your life. Come and let me make you whole in every sense of the word. For I am the Lord, and I am ready to do a new thing. Are you ready to receive it? Type Amen and like this video if you love God. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this.